So now we welcome our final interview guest. Now we've got a DJ guest, so thank you very much, A-Sides. Everybody give a round of applause for A-Sides, please. Hey, thank you very much. Awesome. So another legend in the building, and we go from an originator to brand new generation. Someone who is very known to me. I was doing her first ever interviews quite a few years ago now, and it's actually started to rain, and we're not rainproofed. We're windproofed today, but we're not rainproofed. So this could be an issue. So before we get electrocuted, Sabrina, how are you doing?
A bit fragile today, but I'm good.
You've been out at every single...
Can you hear me properly?
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Good. Never had
Just
a mic in my hand.
shout into it. So you get as croaky as me. You've been at every single party, I think, though, haven't you? You haven't missed any of the lineups at all.
I have really bad FOMO. Really, really bad FOMO, so I have to be out every single night.
And we don't get lineups like we do here. You don't get the vibe, kind of like this in the UK, really. So there is this kind of feeling of wanting to savour it all and wanting to enjoy it all, really, isn't it?
It's the same people every single night, the same crowd, drum and bass music, but I have to be there. It's special. Every single night, it's a different story, but special.
It really is special. This is your second Sun and Bass now, isn't it?
Second year, yeah. And I just saw, Mark System's gone. I just saw him, but I wanted to big him up because he's the reason I'm here. But he's gone now.
Mark System is the reason you're here?
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go on.
Yeah.
Tell us more.
Last year, last year, I was just speaking to him and I was like, can you put in a good word for me? And you don't have to, but it's one of my dreams. Like, this would be a dream come true to play here. And he literally just put in a good word for me. And I think a few other people did as well, but he was one who mainly reached out. And yeah, he's the reason I'm here.
Go on. That's amazing. Big up the trumpet playing ex-MC that is, and previous guest of this episode, that is Mark System. That's brilliant. But I mean, credit to you. Like, I've been interviewing you since 2020. You are incredibly new generation, but credit to you. Like, he wouldn't have put you forward if you weren't a badass DJ. And what's special about you is that, I mean, your speciality is digging into the last 30 years, isn't it, really? That's one of your USPs as a selector. You're fascinated by music that is older than you.
Pretty much most track I play is older than me.
That's brilliant. What is it about those original sounds, that foundation kind of vibe for you in particular? What is it that it's kind of driven you down that creative route?
I don't even know. It just sounds a lot. I don't want to say better because there's a lot of amazing music right now, but it's just that raw kind of like chaotic, messy feeling, and it just makes me feel like I'm actually in the rave back in the 90s, which I wish I was there. But yeah, it's just, and the 7 minutes long track, I'm all for it. The long intros, the long breakdowns, like my attention span is still great, so I prefer longer tracks.
Wow. Yeah, you're actually in a minority there at Sun and Bass and within the drum and bass community. Yeah. Most of us, Dogger was saying, like, he gets bored very easily, he's got no patience. I can relate to that so much. I mean, you and Dom and Roland then are probably the only people, because Dom and Roland was giving me some advice on how to keep it chill. Can you give me some advice then on having a longer attention span? I'm looking for life tips while I'm here.
Oh, God. Read more books.
Read more books. I'm a journalist. I write the books, God damn it.
Less time on phones. Yeah, read more books, go out more, go on walks more, just do more life things that's not on your phone. Which is I go on walks every Sunday, sometimes even up to 10 miles. So.
Up to 10 miles? Wow.
Not after a night out, but...
Come on, yeah. Cool. So you're into that kind of marathon vibe, really, and that kind of, yeah.
I know I don't look it.
But right, you've been on a mission now, so you've come through as a DJ, which I think is always really exciting. For a long time, no one came through as a DJ. There we go. ARP XP is leaving the foyer. Right. Yeah, I mean, it's great to see people coming through as DJs again. And I think in recent times, especially since lockdown, that's actually started happening again. There was probably about 20 years where people didn't really come through as DJs, really. And you're part of that kind of movement. And that's exciting. But now you're on behind the scenes. You've been on a bit of a kind of production journey now, haven't you? That's the next stage.
I've tried. I've been really... I'm just going to say this. I'm not even embarrassed by it, but I'm struggling to make drum and bass. Like, I really am struggling to make drum and bass. A lot of the stuff I'm making now is like 130, 140. A bit of 160 as well, but it's like very... breaks. Just I don't want to say it's not music like you've never heard before, but I don't know anyone making those kind of tracks. I mean, I can play one in a minute, but it's very like Prodigy meets like Sherelle.
Wow, go on, cool. We're talking big rave energy, like.
Yeah, I'll get my USB.
Cool. I mean, this is really interesting because I mean, Mark earlier said that there's a bit of a misconception that drum and bass is harder than everything, and that all genres are hard. But you've come to there we go. I'll hold that old Davey 2 mics. I think that's trapped on your foot there. Oh, that's all right. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, Mark said it's not harder to make drum and bass, and all styles of music are just as hard in their own unique way, really. Yeah. But I think a lot of people, let's just take a little straw poll, because the audience is mainly producers here. Or there are, can I just see like a hand in the air if drum and bass is harder than other genres, or they're all hard? Well, I kind of asked you. Drum and bass is the hardest. Mind States has spoken. Drum and bass is the hardest.
I think for me, in the next couple of months, I'm going to try and save up money, and I really want to just get like drumming lessons, piano lessons, and guitar lessons. I just want to do it all on my own.
Yes.
I just feel like I'm cheating a bit sometimes if I'm just all right, splice done. YouTube, which is fair, is there to use, it's fine, but for me, I think I'm more hands-on with things, and that's what I want to do. But it might not work out, I might just go back to splice, but...
So you've been really soaking up everything, and that's what you want to do. You just want to completely immerse yourself, which is exactly as you've done as a DJ as well, immersing yourself into like the 30 years of music and the type of kind of classic sounds that you play. So you've got your USB. Let's hear it. This is going to be a real exclusive.
I just want to say I've only posted it on Instagram. I've not mastered it.
Oh right, okay. So the good people
I don't know. The
of
levels might be a bit. Can I swear?
Oh, of course, I've been swearing like a sailor.
The levels might be fucked, but so this track is actually with GQ.
Wow.
It was got a sample from his mix with Slipmat back in 1999. I just took it off and I asked him and stuff. I think he's going to redo the vocals, and hopefully we're going to get it out. But we need to speak to his manager first, Chef. But I've sent him like a little teaser and he likes it, so
wow.
We'll see. But yeah, I haven't really got a name for it. It's called Helter Skelter at the moment. But then I realised there's a lot of songs out there called Helter Skelter already. Especially, is it Big Beatles tune called Helter Skelter, I think?
Oh, yeah, there was. Or maybe there's an album, I believe, called Helter Skelter, actually. Yep, I'm getting a nod from my slightly older colleague there. And shall I play a jingle, or have you got it? No, you've got it.
Yeah, I've got it. I've never tested it on like this before. I tested it on my phone, laptop, car. So
now you're testing it in front of an audience of your peers.
So I'm really sorry if the levels are off, because I've actually not tested it, and also it's really heavy. I know people are playing Liquid earlier, so I'm really heavy. It's going to be really heavy.
Just press play. We're ready. Come on. Yes, just press play.
You know what time it is. You know what fucking time it is.
Very Prodigy based.
Go on! Yes, the audience approved. Ooh, yeah, that's heavy. That's heavy.
A bit too heavy.
Stuff. That was an exclusive from Sabrina there, your first production that you started to air out to public. I mean, that must be quite daunting, really. And it's a real
shaking
pleasure.
a little bit, but it's fine. I think I'm just cold.
It's a real pleasure because I was one of the earliest interviews to kind of support you. I did a podcast called 20 People Killing It in 20. So people, 20 people under 20 or 20 and under who were killing it in 2020.
I just turned 18 when I met you.
Yeah. You know, we are talking new generation. And this is what I love, you know, we've just had A-sides and now we're talking to you, like, you know, you're going to be taking us into the next 20 years of Sun and Bass, the next 20 years of drum and bass or rave music and stuff like that. So to be able to support you right at the start and now to be able to kind of, you know, be able to give you an opportunity to play your tunes for the very first time.
I want to know what you think of the track.
Yeah, I come from rave. Prodigy, like one of the biggest influences me and switched me from a heavy metal fan into a raver. Yeah. Like that, like well,
if Dave approves, that's enough for me.
Yeah, no, I play that type of music. That's like I play a slower kind of, you know, I play a little bit of drum and bass, but that's the type of sound that really switches me on.
That track was actually inspired by Funky Shit by Prodigy. If you listen to it, it's a very similar structure as well. But that was my big inspiration.
Go on, amazing. Have you got quite a few works in progress and stuff like that? Are you focusing on one track, or have you got quite a lot of? Do you like starting ideas, basically?
I've got about 10 songs ready. This one is the most ready, but obviously I just need to tweak it a bit more and stuff. I think this will be my debut release, and then I'm gonna get like a hopefully like a really short EP. Early next year, maybe February, hopefully.
Right.
We'll see. Honestly, I'm in no rush at all.
No, you don't need to be. And just like this is a marathon, the career, the life in drum and bass is a marathon. You know, I'm 46 in a couple of weeks' time.
Really?
And I might not be here if I get electrocuted by the rain.
I know, I'm just thinking like the decks are getting wet.
This is
Are they waterproof?
This is, have we got a towel or something that we can put over the decks? Wow, this is crazy. All right, okay, a cover is coming out there.
It wasn't in the forecast.
Wow, it wasn't in the forecast at all. Cool, we've got a sheet now going over the decks. This is nuts. So yeah, you shouldn't be in a rush, and I think that's the moral of the story, really, kind of for anybody really in this game. Like, I think because of social media, because of the internet, because of the way that we all live now, there's this feeling that it's got to happen now and it's got to happen now, and it's almost too late.
Something that I've been struggling a lot with is the speed of it all. And for me, I'm not trying to be the next big thing. I have no desire to be like that. I just want to play music to the right people. That's it. That's literally it for me. And yeah, no rush.
Yeah, that is the way it should be. And I think when things come like that naturally, that's when good stuff happens, because you haven't got these big expectations. You're not setting yourself these goals.
I am also lucky enough to have another job that I'm like my own boss of, to get income from. So it's like music is more like a true like love and hobby.
That's great.
Yeah,
I mean, that's something that we spoke to Zero T about yesterday. You know, he's a video editor, and he's
cool.
he's a massive artist. He's a massive artist within our universe, but still has a day job, and it means that everything he makes, he's happy, he's comfortable with, and stuff like that. Really. Yeah. Awesome. What's been your highlight? I've seen you, like, there's some people I was hoping to bump into, and now they've since left. I could text Colette Warren this morning. She was like, mate, she's gone. And normally I associate her with Sun and Bass. Didn't see her at all. But I've seen you at every party. So who's been your highlight?
I think, honestly, apart from my own set with Colette, it was a debut, because we wanted to do that for a very long time.
Sick.
Apart from that, I think that's my first. But up there is, and I'm pretty sure other people have said this, but it's Marky and Di's set at Bal Harbour.
Yeah.
I will never, ever forget that. Ever.
Yeah, that was a real moment. That was a real history lesson, and especially in terms of the kind of sounds that you're pursuing as an artist as well. That kind of foundation hardcore sound, and all of those kind of lovely little dots that you can join in between. That was the history lesson, really, wasn't it?
Yeah. But no, I hope people liked it, and I hope people on the stream like it as well. Hopefully get that released very soon, but we'll see. I've had a good response to it, but we'll see.
Amazing. I wish you all the best of luck. And now I'd like to welcome our final guest of the show, who's going to sign out with a mix. So Sabrina, everybody who's gone in from the rain,
thank you
everybody
so
give a
much.
round of applause. Thank you so much. Awesome.